I just recently found out that a black woman was not only kidnapped, but she was raped and forced to do drugs by a white supremacist. Happened to be looking at YouTube and got a notification from Tyrion Rain's channel. And I seen this particular news story and it pissed me off. It really pissed me off. I also found out that that woman that was brutally beaten by that white supremacist over 2 weeks ago now has been charged with busting that man's window. So even though she was the victim and she was bloodied and she was battered by this white supremacist piece of shit, the police found some way to make her guilty in the whole situation as well. I'm not even surprised at this point because at this point, I already know that no matter what you do, you're always going to be in the wrong when you're black. I already know it. I'm not crying here. I've accepted it. I understand that that's the way the world works when it comes to us. We're not getting justice, okay? We'll be lucky if we get any scrape of justice. But when it comes to them, they can do whatever the fuck they want to and just walk home, go home, have sex with their wife, you know, go home back to their families. Even though they've done some criminal shit, they can just do whatever the fuck they want and get off. And it just is ridiculous. I'm telling you, man. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much longer I'll be alive. I'm not making a declaration of my death, but I'm not even going out there saying I'm doing anything crazy because I'm not a crazy person. That's not what I'm saying in this video at all. So don't take it like that. But I just don't know how much longer I'll be on this earth. I don't, because I swear to God, if I see any motherfucker putting his hands on a black woman, I don't give a fuck what the situation is. I don't care if the motherfucker has a gun. I'm getting involved. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it to get no recognition. I don't give a fuck. I might die, so be it. But I cannot stand by and allow it no more. I can't. I'm sick of this shit. I have not come from the era of cowardice. I just haven't. I haven't. I'm not that kind of man. I'm just not. And yes, like I said, I've been doing my exercise. I've been training my body. I've been getting stronger and stronger. I've showed you guys on camera. I'm getting bigger and bigger. That don't mean shit to a bullet, I know, but still at the same fucking time, I can take care of myself. I'll bench press somebody's ass real quick. I can't accept a black woman being, put hands on, especially by a white supremacist. I can't. I can't do it. It's not going to happen in my presence. I still got my cold right now. I'm trying to get over it like I told you guys earlier. But I had to come back on there and do this video real quick. It's real quick. Get ready to get off and go right back to bed now. But listening to this shit, this woman just being kidnapped like this and being raped by this disgusting piece of shit and then being forced to do drugs, and then the other woman that was treated like trash and nobody came and helped her, she's getting seen like she's the victim. She's getting put, in a situation like she's the victim. She's not the victim anymore. She's the one that did wrong. No. Nah. This shit got to end, ladies and gentlemen. It has to end. And like I said before, I have no respect for any man that wants to make the excuse of, oh, I don't know that woman. I don't know this woman. I'm not getting killed. You a pussy. That's all. Plain and simple. You a pussy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't give a fuck. There's no excuse. If you a man and you're in some situation where you see a woman getting her ass beaten and she's getting bloody and beaten down like she's a fucking man, and you stand there and think that's okay, you ain't shit, dude. You ain't shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing it to get no clout. I ain't doing it to get no recognition from the women in the black community. I'm saying it as a man to another man. You ain't shit. That's all there is to it. Because I damn sure told you I reacted when I heard about somebody in my family getting threatened. I went right up there and took care of that shit. I don't give a it was fucking 11 o'clock at night. I got my motherfucking clothes on. I ain't got no goddamn car. Waited for the bus and went over there and took care of what I had to take care of. There was no question about that shit. See, the thing is, y'all make excuses, but the real thing is, you ain't got no fucking heart. You got all this heart when you come to other black men, but you ain't got no heart when it comes to the men that really give you the fucking problem. That's why a lot of these women don't got no respect for you, because you're not acting like real men. You're acting like pussy, and that's what you're being right now. And I can't respect no pussy ass nigga. I can't. It's not about being hard and being a macho man. It's about protecting women. That's what it's all about. Just like you got your boys back, you should have a woman's back. You got your woman's back. If that old lady was on that train and you was sitting there, you want to watch that old lady got ass beat? Come on, man. I can't flow with you on that shit. I can't feel you on that shit because I wouldn't be able to sit there and do that. Especially an old ass woman getting kicked in the face, getting punched. Yo, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you just do not know me. You don't. You don't. I would not be able to look at that shit without reacting to it. That shit would not have gone on. As soon as I seen that shit, that motherfucker would have been tossed across the fucking train. I'm telling you right now. I would have took his ass to the police. And hopefully my ass wouldn't have got arrested for beating the shit out of him because he'd be bloody by the time we get off that train. This shit gonna end, man. There's gonna be some motherfuckers that wake up. I feel in my heart that there's gonna be some dudes that wake up and realize this shit need to end, man. This shit, you know, putting their hands on our women like they ain't shit and treating them like trash, man. I told you about this. I told you about the 64,000 strong black women and black female children that are missing, still missing over all the years, right? Told you about that brutal fucking murder case in 1979, around the time I was born, when these women were being strangled, they're being burned alive. That shit bothers me. It bothers me, man, because yeah, I love black women. So when shit is affecting them, it affects me because I'm a black man. They're women of my community. They're women that make the babies, the future of tomorrow in our community. So I don't like when I hear about shit like that. I don't like hearing about black men get killed. As much as I don't know nothing about that rapper that got killed, I still feel the pain of him dying because that's a black man. And he was a positive black man at that. And sadly, the ones who are always doing right are the ones that get taken out the earliest. It's sad. That's the way it is. But I damn sure cannot stand by and just watch no black woman get beat up, man. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't. It ain't about, oh, let me go save her like in the comic books and the movies and then she'll give me some ass. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't want it. It's about doing what's right. That's all. So I guess I'll be one of the true black men out there that will protect my women. Because if I see some shit like that going on, let it be a white supremacist. Oh my God. If it's a white supremacist, y'all might not hear from me again because I might be in jail. I might be dead. But I'll tell you one motherfucking thing. He won't be walking around either. I promise you that shit. He will not be walking around either. I don't give a fuck if I get shot. I'll take that nigga down before I go. And that's as much as I'll tell you, because I don't want nobody saying I'm inciting violence. I'm not doing that. But I'm telling you one fucking thing and one thing only. I ain't going to allow no black woman to be beaten up. I ain't going to allow no black woman to be disrespected. I ain't going to allow no black woman to be treated like she's a piece of fucking garbage, not in my presence. Now, if she deserves it, if she's being ratchet or something like that, that's a different story. But if there's a woman that ain't doing a fucking thing and she's being harassed, some motherfucker putting his hands on her, that's gonna be a problem for me. I can't sit there and watch that. I react when I see shit like that. Because even if I watch a movie, when I see a woman getting beat, I can't take that shit. That shit angers the fuck out of me when I see shit like that. So you say whatever the fuck you want about me. You tell me I'm full of shit. I'm just making a scene on camera and I'm just talking all this bullshit. I'm talking all this shit on camera. I've never do that in real life and they got a gun. I don't give a fuck if a nigga got a gun. That woman's getting beat. My job as a man is to protect her. It don't have to be my woman. Maybe her man ain't there today. Maybe her man is at home or he's working. He ain't there because maybe she's coming home from work or she's going somewhere else and he ain't around. Just like I said, my mom could be somewhere and I'm not with her 24/7. That could be my mother. That could be my wife. That could be my daughter. There's no fucking question that I would get involved in that shit. And I'm going to stop talking now because I still sound like I got a cold, because I do. And I really sound bad, but trying to get better. But I had to talk about this real quick because that shit made me angry when I heard about that shit on Tory Lanez's channel. The woman was kidnapped and raped and forced to do drugs. I get my hands on that guy. Oh, man. Yo, he will not be walking. I'll tell you. I ain't going to kill him, but he won't be walking. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting out of here. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to get back to you guys with comments, okay? But I've been sick. I've been bedridden, so I ain't been able to get back to you like I usually do. But once I get back and better, I'm going to respond back to your comments accordingly. Thank you guys very much. The next video will have a background image. It's just too late at night now. It's almost 12 midnight. I got to get some sleep. I will talk to you on the next video. Thank you. I love you very much, black women. Please keep yourself safe. Brothers out there doing the right thing, I salute you. I'll talk to you next time.